don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a week.
Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.
What's up, everybody?
Yo.
Welcome to another episode of the No Holds Barred Sports Show. I am Low Rider, one half of the Dead Presidents, 1/3 of the Los Lunatics. And
I am, well, before I do that, I just thought of a new nickname for myself.
here we go. You can't give yourself a nickname, bro.
Nobody can't do that.
No, not nickname, but an AKA. AKA. Just work with me. Work with me.
All right.
Work with me now. Work with me now. Y'all watched the Pat McAfee show, right?
No.
No.
Well, you've seen it, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Seen of it, yes.
Yeah, so you know who he always wears a tank top, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
My tank top. So now when I wear this, y'all call me Black McAfee. Feel me?
Okay.
You should do that as your
singing name was like, oh Lord. That's my singing name a gimmick. Black McAfee.
You should.
I am. What's up, Pops? I am your three-time Hall of Famer, King Mega, aka Black McAfee. And below me is the one who started it all.
The one who started it all. The Bounty Hunter was the first one that came out the gate, 100 miles and running. Then we followed up with the Urban Legends, me and Chili Willie, known as Black Bart Watts. That was followed up. Well, that started it before him was the brother God rest the dead, Cocash D. And me and Chili took it to another level and went to the American Gangsters. That, not the ones that New Jack beat up in Florida, but the American Gangsters. And we did Frank and Nikki. Yes, sir. As you know, in the place to be. What's going on, Pops? What's up, brother?
Black McAfee.
Black McAfee, you heard? Shit.
Oh, man. But hold on, let me click on this real quick and get us put it in here. Like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at No Holds Barred Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified when we are on. Tell your peoples about us. Tell everybody you know.
Yeah, just a couple of
we got something going on here, you know.
Just a couple of neighbors trying to give you a little difference on the sports outlook. You know, we throw our own little flavor into it.
Yep.
I think if you got anything to do with liking sports, you will definitely like how we throw our little pizzazz to it.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
My man, Bounty Hunter, aka Art Shell.
Yeah. What you said.
Art Shell up in this piece.
Yes, sir.
I don't know about y'all neighbors, but I think it might be that time.
Yeah, man.
Feel like you thirsty.
Hell yeah. Taste test time. For those that don't know, every week we have a either an adult beverage, which could be alcoholic of nature, or
mine will be alcohol.
And sometimes beer, and then sometimes energy drinks, and occasionally probiotic drink.
Drink every now and then.
Every now and again, we gotta level ourselves out, right?
Right. Yep.
And if anybody's got any recommendations on stuff that we should try, we have tried a lot, especially when it comes to the energy drink game.
Yeah, definitely. Probably ain't one that ain't been tried. This name brand or decent.
Yeah. So but if y'all know of anything, put us on, and we will try to get it and throw it and try it out on the show. Shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to go.
Go ahead, brother.
All right. So for me, I'm going a little glass with some ice in there, right? I got Ciroc Passion, Right.
He joining the senior neighbor in the
Yeah.
He's a senior neighbor.
I'm going in on the heavy the heavier drink here. Little Ciroc Passion,
Uh-oh.
and to go with some passion,
Oh shit.
we gotta go with a little.
Y'all be nice.
Little pussy.
Y'all be nice. Y'all be
Hey,
nice.
that's the name.
No.
of the
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that.
We got
Hold on.
delicious.
Hold on,
man.
Come on.
Oh,
Welcome, young lady.
Hey, in the building
hey.
tonight.
All right.
That's
Energy
all right
drink, energy drink, and Ciroc.
She didn't get to see. So now you get to see what the chaser is. Let her see what the chaser is.
Well,
Rickness, you read it. We're not even gonna say nothing. Just show it.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Just show it.
Yeah, you read what the chaser is, Miss Katia. Katia?
Oh my god. What's that supposed to be?
it's a natural energy drink. That's now
Yes, put it up again.
now on my table.
There it is.
There it is.
It's called.
Turn one. There you go.
What that
It is called Pussy, and it's not the greatest energy drink, but
No.
with a little vodka, can't go wrong, right?
Pussy and vodka is hard to go wrong.
Yeah, pussy and vodka,
It's hard to go
passion and pussy, it all goes
Hard to
together.
go wrong.
Sorry, Katya, but
Now we're
seriously.
saying the drink. That's the name of the drink.
The name of the drink.
I'll fuck with it.
Yeah. Good.
Oh
He
yeah,
fucks with the pussy and vodka. Okay.
yeah, definitely.
Hey.
I have to clean some of this shit off my table.
All right. Well, I'll get mine out of the way.
All right.
I mean, probably looking at the bottle, you probably have a clue. As y'all know, for the people that don't know, I refuse to advertise for somebody that don't want to give us no damn money. So when somebody give us some money, I will jump for joy and put it all over the show. Right now, I make my fans and people calling in guests. It is a tequila, and it is a famous basketball player.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna actually pick up a vodka that's rapper inspired.
And it is a Neho, so it is very good, very smooth. No bite, no go straight down, especially on ice. And good drink. Good drink.
Okay. All right. What you give it out of 10?
I mean, being a Neho, it's a good Neho. I've drunk, as y'all know, I'm a tequila guy, so I've drunk a lot of Nehos. I mean, it's a little costly. It's not as cheap as the one, the Mexican deal that I brung out that day, but it's, I mean, for what it is, it's a strong 8. I mean, it's good stuff. I mean, I would definitely order it. If I was at the bar, I wouldn't have no problem ordering it.
Or not? All right. Singing Ever May be a little upset at the mid singing.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe not.
Here we go. It's gonna be
something watermelon flavor, grape flavor.
Nope.
Your bubblicious. He got something.
It's strawberry candy, but strawberry candy, but that ain't. Finish drinking that. But the brand
Kool-Aid.
Nope. It's called Gorilla Mind.
Okay.
Hey, that's the brand. Hey,
bro.
Hey.
You know, it's some brothers.
Where did you find
that's the question.
Listen,
Actually,
there's some brothers here in North Carolina, and they're a great little duo, but they call themselves the Gorilla Squad.
Stop it.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I remember when you were telling us about them dudes.
Yeah, they call themselves the Gorilla Squad. So
Two neighbors.
Silverback got a shirt with Silverback on it.
Wow. Katya, I found this at Vitamin Shop.
Oh.
Actually. So I said, let me try it. Because I was looking for that pink lemonade and
Bro,
they don't have it. I don't think it exists except in Chauncey's house.
no, you know what?
I can't find it.
It's only at the one Publix because I haven't found it anywhere else. Still.
I can't find it. So they
the
have
one
this,
random ass Publix by me.
Crazy.
That's
so,
it.
Let me give it a little sound check.
Oh, he's sound checking. I'm just glad I did not bet Katya this weekend.
Ooh.
That you didn't want.
This dude, you see this? This is what see this brown on brown crime.
See, there it is.
Not nice pops. See. Ooh, she smells real good. Yeah, this is definitely getting taste. It smells better than Bubblicious. I'll say that.
Damn. Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna taste because let me see. Okay, give it a shot. Yo.
Oh shit.
Yo.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Yo.
Going back to solo mega right
Yo,
now.
hold on.
Yeah, he taking it to the New Jersey, the Yos.
Yo.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yo.
Uh-oh.
Damn, 5-6 Yos.
This
is looking like this may actually bump.
Yeah, this could be a classic night.
I'm not even lying. For real, we about to make history. This is better than Bubblicious.
I wasn't a big fan of the Bubblicious, so I would like to taste that. I didn't feel the Bubblicious when I tasted it.
Now, and the reason why it tastes a little bit better because it is what it says. It's like strawberry candy, not strawberry flavored or strawberry whatever Bubblicious is. This is better.
Okay.
I give this a 9.5.
Damn. Let me tell you,
I was good.
That pink lemonade, I feel like is better than Bubblicious too. So
this is highly recommend. Highly recommend. I got another flavor in there for next week, but yeah.
Okay.
Gorilla Mind.
Look for that.
Shout out to the Gorillas because this is good. Yeah, you gotta cop this. I would actually put this with some Tito's.
Okay.
Some tequila Blanco. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit.
Yep.
Katya, you got anything to drink on?
I do. So, I ordered it Instacart like last week, and I ordered some Olipop, but I guess they were out of the Coca-Cola flavor Olipop, so they gave me the Poppy classic cola. So that's what I have.
Okay. Yeah, I've done that before. Okay. Tell me what you think.
Yeah.
I've tasted that before.
Hold on, I thought Katya was gonna hit us with the.
It kind of tastes more like Dr. Pepper than Coke, but I like the Olipop Coca-Cola better than the Poppy one. It tastes kind of. The Poppy one tastes like a mix of Dr. Pepper and almost like peppermint or something, more so than Coke.
Yeah, I like the Olipop a little better than the Poppy stuff. I do definitely like the Olipop stuff a little better.
Yeah, I think the Olipop tastes better.
I like Poppy better, but I did buy that Katya. I haven't tried it yet, but thanks for giving me a warning. But I did try the Poppy Grape. I tried the Poppy Grape and wasn't a fan.
Okay.
Was not a fan. So
wow,
I'm gonna try
not a
Olipop.
fan of the grape flavor.
Not a fan. Nope. I was like,
wow.
This isn't. Wasn't like.
I like Olipop better.
So yeah.
But some of the Poppy flavors I like, but for the soda, like the Coke, I think I like Olipop better.
All right.
Yeah, it's not like off. I can still drink it, but I would say it's maybe like a 3 or 4.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Watch, Megan's gonna try it. He's gonna be like, "This is really good," and then he's gonna rate it something way higher.
Like, this is good. Well, just for I hate Dr. Pepper. I can't. I think it's disgusting.
Oh, then you're not gonna like this.
I'm gonna tell you one of the best Dr. Peppers, and I try not to do regular soda every now and then, but I get it in every now and then. But his brother, when I was in Orlando, had, and I'm not a vanilla soda person, but that Dr. Pepper vanilla mix was like, and because I like Dr. Pepper, but it was banging. I was like, holy crap, that's good. But yeah, I'm not a vanilla soda person.
Yeah, me either. Yeah. I don't like vanilla, cream soda.
Yeah, cream soda. Yeah, no, I'm not a.
Ollie Pop's cream soda is my favorite.
That's what it was, though. What it? Dr. Pepper and cream soda, not vanilla. It was
I think it is Dr. Pepper cream soda.
That was good. That's because I was like, man, I don't like cream soda, but together, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad look. But outside of that, man, I guess we're ready to get this party started.
Yes, sir. Get this ball rolling.
Yes, sir. So.
Where's it at?
I couldn't find it either.
So it was not a lot of main card fights on. I know Fight Night did something, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not watch it. What I will talk about is upcoming stuff this week. We have the Canelo fight this weekend, and that card I heard was excellent. I heard the PBC put on a great card. They got of course, Canelo and Charlo is the main event. And then Ugas, the guy that Spence beat the hell out of, but he beat Pacquiao, is fighting Barrios, which is the guy that fought Tank. And Tank ended up knocking him out. But then he also fought Thurman, and him and Thurman went the distance. And then I think it's a young kid that dropped Rolly Romero in training, in sparring, which, that happens, but they calling him the next big thing. He's on that card. I heard they had a great card. This PBC card is supposed to be a really good card. So followed by, like I said, by Charlo and Canelo, the main event. That's going to be, I think that it has I think that fight could go a lot of ways. I think Charlo hand speed is definitely more than Canelo's. I think Canelo has the all-out power. I think Charlo has the quick pop power. But at the end of the day, I think it makes for a good fight. It's an interesting fight. I always like fights that the people can't just say that guy's winning, and then it goes into it, and then it ends up being a good fight. So yeah, that's this weekend. As I was telling them, I'm actually going live to a live. The plan is right now, me and another guy that trained this guy is going to a bare knuckle fight early December in Orlando. So I may get to see my partner Chung Lowrider while I'm down there. In Orlando, there's a guy named Doug Coltrane who is out of North Carolina, a little town of Smithfield. And he's fighting for a bare knuckle title, so plan on making that. And also that weekend, I think there's a either the Honor Classic or one of the big things with bodybuilding is going on that weekend. And so look forward to doing that. Early November, I think it's 1st or 2nd. Sometime I think it's the first week in November. So look forward to going down to that. As far as boxing wise, Regis Prograis and Devin Haney, I think I've seen today. It's either December the 6th or the 9th. That fight is happening. Shakur Stevenson ended up signing to fight a guy that's undefeated. Don't think he has a lot of pro fights, but he came out of Cuba. And everybody knows Cuban fighters. They fight so many amateur fights, and this guy's supposed to be pretty good. And they're fighting.
He's probably like 40 years old though, and his 40s already had like 78 pro fights. But
yeah, no doubt. So they're fighting, and everybody's ducking Shakur. So we finally gonna get to see Shakur fight at 135. I've been seeing in the headlines where what's going on, brother? I've been seeing in the headlines where Tank and Keith Thurman are talking about fighting at a catch weight. I don't know if it's all the way in yet. Keith Thurman, man, is sad because Keith Thurman at one time was the best 147 pounder he had. He was never undisputed, but I think he had 2 or 3 of the titles, and he wouldn't fight Earl Spence. He wouldn't fight Crawford. He kept making excuses, and then he got hurt, and he was off for years, came back, and Pacquiao beat him. But he's a solid fighter. I think that is his only loss was Pacquiao. But so we'll see if that fight comes to fruition like they're talking. But interesting because of course we know what Tank do, but I don't know what the catch weight is going to be. I'm not sure. I thought I seen 145, which is 2 pounds under what Keith fight, and 10 pounds over what Tank fight. So so we'll see how that works out. The only opponent that they have mutual is Burroughs, and Tank knocked him out, and Keith Thurman took him. They went all the way. So that doesn't say a whole lot, but that's the only thing that they have that they both fight, that they both fought. MMA, we know the Fury and the Gomo fight is coming. I don't remember if they ever set a date for the Stipe and John Jones fight yet. No, they have agreed to fight. I don't know if it's a date yet. And I think Leon Edwards and what's the Make America Great Again clown? Kobe Covington, who's a serious fighter. I mean,
that's in December though.
Okay, his antics are crazy, but he's for real in the ring. So got some good fights coming up. The big thing, of course, this weekend is the Canelo Charlo. Looking forward to that fight. But outside of that, yeah, man.
November 11th is Jones and Stipe. That's at Madison Square Garden.
That's in the Garden.
So here over the next couple of months, starting with this weekend, it looked like some big fights are coming. Like I said, you got Regis Prograis and and Devin Haney. You got Shakur going to fight. They're talking about the Tank and what's called. You got Nagomo, and so you got a little bit of everything with MMA along with boxing. So if you're a fight fan, from now to the end of the year looks to be pretty damn exciting. So if outside of that, man, that's pretty much what Kenny's Corner. Like I said, I didn't watch. I'm normally watching, even if it's some no names, but I didn't watch no boxing this weekend. So
did you check out the UFC this weekend or not?
No, that's what I said. I didn't even check out. I know they had a fight night, but I didn't recognize the names, so I didn't even watch them. So yeah, nothing to update you on that I physically watched. Everything I gave today was pretty much what's coming, and I'm definitely looking forward to that fight this weekend. Sad part, they said they was having slow ticket sales for that fight. I was a little surprised though. Said I think they still hasn't, as of I think when I seen it was yesterday, hadn't sold out yet, and I was very surprised because Canelo normally brings people out. Charlo, he's not somebody who really. I mean, he's a solid fighter and a good fighter, but he's not somebody that really sells a pay-per-view out. One last thing, the Spence and drama. The last I heard is if now y'all not going to give me the lion's share of the money to fight 154, then we take it back to 147 because that's what we're contracted at anyway. It will be on Bud to say, yeah, okay, we'll do 154. But the rematch is contracted at 147. So it would be up to Bud to say, yes, let's do 154. Even if the rematch is signed, which it was a rematch clause, it's contracted at 147. So we'll see how that plays out. Because from what I've been hearing, Bud is like, yo, I want that bread if you're gonna try to bring me in at 154. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, Michelle Waterson fought and she got fucking destroyed.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that. Like I said, I didn't watch nothing this weekend. I'm not gonna lie, when it came to fighting, I was kind of into the college football with the pro football, and it all went ugly this weekend. But yeah, that's it for Kenny's Corner. Any questions, we will still answer them. If you do send anything in and ask any questions, we will still answer them tonight. But outside of that, Kenny Corner is done. Ding, ding.
All right.
The bell has rang.
Well, Since you were saying that you were on that football life, man. The big week 3, right?
College and pro, man. I was in that football life this weekend.
It was both there, man. Fucking.
Yo,
Dolphins went fucking nuts.
Nuts.
Dude, that's like some video game shit, right?
Yo, bro, that's straight up college. I mean,
that's college.
That's straight up college run. Because generally, what happened in the pros, they'll start throwing the subs in, and and it kind of starts evening out. But damn, obviously they either didn't throw the subs in because I didn't watch the game, or the subs that them was balling too.
Let me ask you though,
Mm-hmm.
if you were the head coach, would you have went for that field goal?
See, that's what I said. I didn't actually watch the game, so it'd be something y'all.
Yeah,
what happened?
They were basically they were able to move down the field pretty damn easily right at the end of the game, and could have kicked the field goal to make history. And
they would at 73 would have been history.
It would have tied the record.
It would have tied it. I thought 72 would have tied it.
See, you don't. That's what I was going to say. In the professional leagues, you really don't get that. I mean, they kind of, we got the game won, and they fall off, and that's why the C70 is still crazy. So, I mean, at 70 to break the record, you just in the pros. In college they don't give a damn, but in the pros, you don't really see that doing that. I've seen them like you said,
definitely would have went for it.
I've seen them at the end of a game, a long play, and then kneel and run the clock out and be on like the 5-yard line, just not to do that type stuff.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like, to me, I've always been a big fan. Like, I hated when Greg Schiano came to Tampa, but the first big when Tampa was down by like 3 points, and I think it was the Giants, they were trying to kneel out the ball, and Tampa, he was like, "Yo, I want you to try and knock that ball out." And I like that though, because why should you give up, bro? It's one thing if you're down 14 with 30 seconds left and they're kneeling on the ball, but to be down 3 points, and if you get that ball and you can run the field, why are you just gonna go, okay, hey, all right, guys, good game, start high-fiving? I want to fucking win. So at the same time, like at the end of this game, the Broncos were getting a little fucking frisky when they were kneeling. I would have been like, yo, you know what, bro? Y'all motherfuckers want to play? I'm about to run the score up on you. And I would have kicked that field goal and did my thing.
Well, this is so what I see here is 73 by the Bears in 1940. But it was a championship game. The regular season record is 72.
Okay.
But I wouldn't have went for it. I wouldn't have went for it because, one, if you don't even know the record off the top of your head, then it doesn't mean anything. Then who really?
Yeah, but they're telling them that. Also is talking about it. It's like the perfect game.
No.
You don't think so?
You didn't do anything. Not say you didn't do anything. I mean, you're the head coach, but what does it really mean? Nothing. All it's going to do is bite you in the ass 20 years later when you get fired by an owner and Sean Payton owns some team and you want to get hired by Sean Payton. He says, no, I'm not hiring you because of what you did to me 20 years ago. It just doesn't do anything. There's no game. It's going here today, going tomorrow. Like if they would got a record, if he would have went for it, tied the record, and then this week lose whoever they're playing, everybody would have forgotten. Don't matter. They're gonna figure it out anyway.
You're right.
Cause send me a text because I'm coming to Tennessee this weekend. I got to bring my brother back. Send me a text. Remind me this hat is yours, or I'll buy you a new one since you're a Raider fan. So make sure you send me a text because I'll be in Tennessee this weekend.
Did you get to check out that game at all, Katya? Nah.
The Dolphins one?
Yeah.
Well, since it was a blowout, I wasn't going to sit there and watch the whole game. So after I was like, okay, this is pretty tense. I was watching, other games that were more important, like the Buffalo game.
Uh-oh. Shots fired. Bang! Shots fired.
She's throwing shots. Okay.
Shots fired.
I'm just glad we didn't make a 500 push-up bed or something like that. I've been still doing push-ups. Yeah, that was sickening. That was sickening to watch. I was watching that game, and
Really?
I think y'all
game. I was having a good time.
I think y'all kicked the field goal, and then we came right back and threw an interception. And I knew then, I said, "Uh-oh!" And then I had to run out, so I didn't even get to watch the game. And
here we go. You pulling the mega now?
Nah, bro. I was on my phone trying to keep up with it.
Oh,
I told you I'm trying to get these trucks fixed. I got 16-0. I seen. I said, okay, well maybe we've came back. But Denver had us pretty good. We came back, bro. I got to looking and I said, I think I looked again. I said 37-3. What the hell? But 9 sacks, bro. He got sacked 9 times, bro.
Damn, Bill's defense was crazy. I have them as my fantasy defense, so I was so excited.
Yeah. I was. The only thing that kind of messes me up is Eric. Say his last name, somebody.
Bieniemy.
Eric Bieniemy.
He's being the enemy, bro.
Okay. Listen, Brian Robinson Jr. had 10 carries for 70 yards. Bro, that's 7 yards a carry.
Wow.
Give him the ball some more.
Give him the ball.
And he had 10 carries for 70 yards, and that was it. So don't get it twisted. I'm not one of those who's going to second guess Bieniemy because I think he's definitely we're definitely looking better. And we got a first-year quarterback, so I know we're going to take our bumps and bruises. And don't get it twisted. I was one of the ones that I went through the first 5 games. I labeled us a loss to Philly and a loss to Buffalo. So it didn't surprise me, but the manner that they got beat surprised me. But I'm hoping we took that and we come back and surprise Philly like when we broke their undefeated streak last year. So hopefully we come back and give it to them. But we are playing in Philly, so we'll see.
I was excited to see my 2 old coaches reunite too, because Rivera and McDermott were the Panthers coaches. They would work together. So I was like, it's a cute reunion.
But yeah, they gave it to us, man. I mean, it was ugly.
Hey, it happens though, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, we listen, we 2-1, bro. So I'm not, we still, tied for second place, and we got a chance to be tied for first by, taking care of business and beating Philly this weekend.
But what about how'd y'all feel about the Cowboys doing cowboy things?
Long as Dak Prescott is the quarterback, you have a chance to beat them. You have a chance to beat the Cowboys. Dak is, and then his excuse after the game. Well, you got what you wanted, and everybody was on this and this, that, and they're like, "What the hell are you saying, bro? You went out there and stunk." Listen, your 2 wins have not been like that great. Like it ain't because the offense. I think you threw for 200 yards and maybe 1 TD. Like you didn't do shit against the Giants. You threw for 1 TD and 200 plus yards against the Jets. So it ain't like you've been out there tearing it up anyway.
Nope.
You ain't wrong.
You haven't tearing it up, and then that what do you call it? You can't. I know any given Sunday, blah 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 blah, but you can't go in the red zone 4 times and not come away with at least 2 touchdowns.
And one of them you threw a damn interception.
Right. Like
I enjoyed seeing that.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Anytime the Big D takes an L, rah.
Love it. I'm like,
I think my opponent on fantasy had the Dallas defense, and if they had like negative points, I was like, yes.
Yeah, they got.
That was surprising.
And that's, I think, is the recipe to playing Dallas is like smash mouth. I'm like, they're so fast that if you get in those 3rd and longs and 3rd and medium, they're coming. So you have to keep those 3rd down short and just smash mouth, like run at them and make them prove that they can stop the run and then smash them. And then the play action and all that opens up,
Yeah. And then they're supposed to have what, the best or second best defense in the NFL.
You're right, bro.
And let Joshua Dobbs come in and do his thing.
Listen, the Cowboys are in that same boat, like Mega and me say about the Jets Mets, Nets. They're always gonna find a way, man.
Just wait.
And the sad thing is Cowboy fans get so hyped.
Listen, man, they are the craziest. They are the craziest. Here's
They'll lose.
the sad part. Here's the sad part. That is a talented football team.
Mm-hmm.
That's the scary
They've had
part.
good players for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Really good players.
And my big skin on that is when Jerry Jones leaves, watch what happens. They'll become a team that probably does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
As long as Jerry Jones is in the building, he's going to get in his own damn way.
It's like that. Yeah.
Probably.
They got tons of talent and just cowboy it up.
Yeah. They just cowboy it up.
Yep. It's just gonna happen. Just wait. And it's true. It's just gonna happen.
What
That's
y'all
Stephen
think
A.
about Derek Carr spraining his AC joint?
Oof, yeah,
That's for him.
Yeah, he's another one of them. You don't know what the hell you're going to get. He could go out, and his is real scary because he could go out for a half and throw for 300 yards, and then the next half have minus whatever. You just don't know what you're going to get out of Derek Carr.
Well,
Yeah, I thought he wasn't doing too bad, but then the injury happened. So
Yeah, but he's just so erratic. He's just erratic.
He's very erratic. Yeah.
When you want to talk about erratic, though, their backup is exactly the fucking same.
He's not erratic because he'll go out and throw for 400 yards, but it's going to be 4 interceptions.
That's the erraticness.
yeah,
Consistency. That is consistent.
He's consistent. Yeah, that's consistency. You know what you'll get.
He can give you 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, and then probably 4 interceptions.
The thing with Jameis though is like one week he'll throw for 400, 0 interceptions. Next week he'll throw for 100 and 4 interceptions.
I think he just really thinks his arm and trusts in his arm way more than he. And he does have a strong arm, but he really would throw passes like, why did you do that? Like,
I'm not a fan of Winston.
I was when he first came in just because Tampa needed something.
Yeah.
And I was happier with him than Mariota. So
yeah, he gave y'all decent games. I mean, he gave y'all, but like you said,
I said, the same thing. 1 week he's looking like he's the man, and the following week he's looking like the shit. And it was the same thing though with Josh Freeman. Josh Freeman was exactly
like
the same.
Yeah.
It was like, 1 week you're like, oh man, we can run this, and then it's like, no, we can't. No, we can't.
Yep.
Well, I'm happy when he plays for other teams in my division because then I'm like, okay, we have a chance, So I'm fine with him starting. We don't have a chance. We don't have a chance this year, though.
Yeah, you guys are not looking too good.
It was ugly Sunday. Sunday was depressing.
Did y'all see the Chargers?
No, I didn't see that. I actually didn't see that.
He's so bad for this dude. He's injury prone. He's out for the year, and then but I should have put it in. Did y'all see the Chargers Vikings game?
No, I didn't.
I saw like part of it.
This dude, look, I don't want anybody to get fired, lose their job. Brandon Staley, excuse my language, is a fucking idiot and needs to get fired today.
Damn.
This dude, so they were up. I forgot what the score was. They were up, but it was in the fourth quarter, right? And they had like, it was same score, 28-24. That was the final score, but it was up 28-24, right? They had first of all, Kenny's favorite quarterback, Kirk Cousins. That guy sucks.
That's who the Jets talking about. Everybody
get the job done.
For
so
I'm like,
Chargers got the ball, right? And then they got the ball with like 3.5 minutes left, right? Couldn't convert third down. It's fourth down, and they're on their own 28-yard line. It's like 4th and 1. Like a minute and a half left. They're winning. Chargers are winning. They got the ball on their own 28. It's 4th and 1. This idiot decides to go for it. Instead of punting the ball and making Kirk Cousins beat you with a touchdown with less than a minute and a half left. And of course, he goes for 4th and 1. They stop him. So now the Vikings got the ball, first down on the Chargers 28, and put him in a position to lose the game. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
But they still won, right?
Because of Kirk Cousins.
That's what I was going to say. Let Kirk Cousins, yep.
Because of Kirk Cousins. But I mean, this dude is like, what are you doing?
And they keep giving that guy big money, man. They
And
keep
now,
giving him some big money.
Mike Williams is out. And I'm starting to feel bad for Justin Herbert because this coach is a buffoon. He is a buffoon. He keep mucking up stuff. And now, one of his top 2 wide receivers is out. Something else is going to happen. And they're going to miss the playoffs again. It's just, this dude is just an imbecile. He really is. I don't know who's worse, him, Josh McDaniels, or Todd Bowles.
I guess I know Josh McDaniels' name is going to be in there.
He's another idiot. It just, I am not, a football expert by any stretch. I know football, but I'm not an expert. But these dudes are just stupid. They just get in their own way. And I think they just try and outballs the other coach or outsmarting themselves. But it's just play. It's whoever has the most points at the end of the game. Play field position. Punt the ball. Make Kirk Cousins beat you.
Yeah.
He had to get a touchdown. It's not like they needed a field goal to win the game. They had to get a touchdown. They were up by 4.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I can see if it was midfield or you on the Vikings 48. All right, whatever. But you're on your own 28. You would give him a minute and a half left. Idiot. This dude's
by the way, we never said it last week, or I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. Rest in peace to Mike Williams. That was
the other Mike Williams, yeah.
Yeah, he played with Tampa back in the day, and it's crazy stuff, man. So rest in peace. Too young to go. NFL career was over. He's doing, regular civilian life, and shit sucks. So, but how? What about the?
Don't
Simeon.
Trevor Simeon, yeah.
Yeah, they signed
him today.
Don't ask Joe Namath that question because he blasted his ass. He gave him the business. I was watching Sports Center this morning. I was like, oh shit. Joe was like, what are y'all waiting on? What the hell do you need to see? I'm like, good night. He
Wasn't
went off.
There an argument about the Jets and Barber had to leave or something? They got so heated.
Yeah.
The discussion.
Yeah, there was this radio show host Joe Beningo. He's semi-retired, but they have him come on Mondays because he's a big Jets fan, and he's hilarious. And he was so pissed. He was kind of yelling at the Jets through Tiki Barber. And Tiki walked off. He walked off. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But he's so frustrated. I'm not mad at Tiki. I'm just so frustrated. And you can tell he's super frustrated. And I'm like, I knew this. This is what they did.
It becomes a point in time where you got to understand it. This guy's just not a NFL quarterback.
This guy's horrible. This guy is just horrible. And it's not all his fault. He's terrible. And then what I find interesting is I know you don't like him, see your neighbor.
I know who you're ready to say. Go ahead.
But damn, I can't fucking think of his name. Damn, let's see his face.
Carson Wentz.
He is a much better option than Trevor Simeon. I really think they signed Trevor Simeon because he's not a threat to Zach Wilson. I really do. Well, and then I saw something.
I've heard the name. Where did he come from? Who is
he? He went to Northwestern. He started for the Broncos for a year or two. Sucked. Yeah. Then with to Chicago to back up, and then he was.
What happened with the whole? I know at one time they was talking Heineke out of Atlanta because they started the young boy. There's Heineke hurt.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. I guess they just didn't want to trade for him. And then
I was talking to a Jets fan, and they wanted Wentz too.
Yeah. I
Now,
mean, he's better than.
I saw that your boy Mega's favorite QB, Colin Kaepernick, said he's willing to do a practice squad deal with the
Dude,
Jets.
sit down.
But you know what? At least he's willing to do that now.
Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be?
It's only been fucking you said 8 years?
7 years.
And how old is Cap now? How old is Cap now?
Too old.
Probably 37, maybe.
Oh,
you know
he actually wrote Joe Douglas a letter, who's the GM of the Jets, and J. Cole posted it on his Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was talking
Begging
about,
for a job. Like, dude, go sit down. Go coach a high school team. Go become a college coach, but you're not playing. You're not playing.
And none of that. And unfortunately, none of that is never going to happen. It's just too much bad pub that comes with messing with Colin Kaepernick. Yeah. And it's sad because it shouldn't be bad. Did he do some things that might have hurt him to get back in the league or whatever? Far as and this is basically wasn't a great quarterback to start with.
Exactly.
But
he was different. He
was different.
They learned him. They fucking
I mean, he had his year and a half of like doing his thing, but I mean, would he eventually got white ball? Because that's what it is. Because that's who's owners, the white guys. So what he eventually got white ball for was BS. Because he was talking about certain things, and they turned it over to a whole nother thing. But I mean, it's over. Like you, it's over. Let it go.
Then, like 3 years ago, they had him. They said, "All right, we're gonna have an open trial for you." He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna go and do my own thing." You're an idiot. He said F you.
And he also shit all over Ray Lewis when Ray Lewis was trying to get him to sign with the Ravens. Ray Lewis went out.
I don't know.
It wasn't really him. It was his girlfriend.
That's what I was saying. I think the girlfriend jumped in and did some.
Yeah,
but I mean,
he said that Ray Lewis is
I don't trust Ray Lewis ass neither. So whatever. I'm not the biggest.
Why? I mean, shank some motherfuckers in the hood.
Yeah, what I said. He did his thing, and that's a whole nother thing. And signed off on his boys paid off or signed off or whatever he did to take the charges and him to go in and say what he said in court. So I don't trust Ray Lewis for shit neither. So whatever.
But if he wanted a job, he should have just kept his mouth shut, and his girlfriend should have kept her mouth shut.
And I would have told my girl, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Yep.
Like, yo, you're fucking with my life right now.
Well, he got a settlement from the NFL after all of this went down. He got some kind of settlement, and then tried to come back and work in the NFL after getting a settlement from the NFL.
You can't do that.
Yeah, my whole outlook on that whole thing is, if you got the settlement and you feel strongly how you feel, if I got the settlement, I mean, okay, now I know I'm not going to make NFL money, so I got the settlement, so now I need to do business things. I wouldn't have a problem with him at all talking shit about the NFL, but don't go try to get the job.
Yeah, right. You can't.
Talk what you want to say how bad they are. You go to hell. You shitted on me. You did me wrong. You whiteballed me and whatever, but don't try to go back and get a job with some people that you dogged out. It's just that's a bad look. It's not. Even if you got somebody to bring you in, it's going to be just for the fact, just to bring you in. Nobody's going to take you serious to give you a job again.
Yep.
100%. Shit. So are y'all ready to jump into some undefeated and winless?
Ain't a whole lot of undefeated left.
But the ones that's left is, I mean, I know I was talking trash, but I still think the Commandos. I'm still going to pick Commandos to win the division.
Like I said, I'm glad it happened early. We got a dose of reality. We kind of was riding high. We came back and got the Broncos. We beat the Cardinals, which I must tell you this crazy part. The Cardinals could easily be 3-0.
They could. They
crazy. Could. I was thinking about that the other day. They could easily, because they gave us a rough game. They jumped out 21-0 on the Giants. And then, so I guess the Cardinals like, you know what? We literally could be the NFC East killers because we had to, we gave the Redskins enough game to where we probably could have won that. We had the Giants, and then we came and beat Dallas.
Yep.
Yeah, the Dolphins, of course, look crazy good, but they're playing Buffalo next week, so that should be a really interesting matchup.
See what that point spread is.
I actually think Buffalo is giving the Dolphins points.
That's what we were surprised about because my dad and I were talking about it, and we thought Miami would be favored to win, but apparently not.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they're giving the Dolphins points in that game next week. I'm looking it up now. I can tell you how many they're giving.
ESPN has 2.5.
Maybe it's home field
They're giving the Dolphins 3 points next week. Yeah, they are playing in Buffalo, but they're giving the Dolphins 3 points.
I could see if it was December.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's cold as hell.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Wow,
that's interesting.
That's interesting. That's interesting. But yeah,
the Niners are looking solid.
San Francisco looking.
Niners are looking solid.
Let me tell you something. This weekend was straight up bookie weekend. Upsets. It was an upset weekend in the NFL. If you go back and look at the games, all the underdogs, with the exception of 1 or 2, won. It was an upset weekend. Of course, we got killed and we was picked as an upset. But if you go back, let me pull it up right quick. I was looking at that. I was like, wow, there was mad upsets this weekend, or games that you didn't think. Let me hold on. I'm gonna call it out right here. So, of course, the 49ers took care of business.
I don't feel like the Eagles are.
I think the Vikings. I think the Vikings was picked to win that Chargers game, or were they? Anyway, Packers beat the Saints, and I think they had the Saints favored.
Yep, Saints was favored in that game.
I think Detroit probably was favored, and Cleveland probably was favored. But of course, the Texans beat the Jaguars. I'm not sure, but the Patriots probably was favored in that Jets game. Yeah, I'm probably sure. Yeah. Of course, the Broncos game is crazy. The Colts beat the Ravens. I'm sure the Ravens was favored. Cardinals beat the Cowboys, and we know the Cowboys was 12.5-point favors. It wasn't so many. I thought it was more than that. It wasn't so many upsets.
Well, the Texans, Jaguars, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. That when the Texans, Jaguars, and
Ravens,
Colts, Ravens.
That was the ending, though. Did you watch that?
That
was a little like one. I think they should have actually went for that field goal the second time, but then that was total pass interference on that fourth down. It was so blatant, and they didn't give it to them. So I was like, that was a little bit unfair.
It totally was. I was waiting for the flag. I'm like, wait, where's the flag? Like, there's no flag. Like, what?
Yeah,
I was like, good. Yeah, that was bad.
I don't think the Eagles are that team. Honestly,
I think the Eagles are one of those teams that are not going to make a lot of mistakes like a team that went to the Super Bowl should not do. But they're not that team that just you can automatically say they're going to blow them. But if you think about last year, a lot of when they went 12, 13-0, they weren't blowing nobody out. They just wasn't making mistakes.
They wasn't making mistakes.
Yeah, remember we were saying, but remember it was who was it? The Vikings were undefeated too for a hot minute last year, and we knew like it was like every week they were like barely squeaking by. We're like,
we knew that Viking shit wasn't gonna last because Kirk Cousins is what Kirk Cousins is.
But what about speaking of them Vikings, winless,
dude?
Broncos, Vikings, Bears, Panthers.
The Vikings are the only surprising ones.
Yeah, Vikings is probably the only surprising. I know a lot of people expected a little bit more from the Broncos when Peyton came in. And here's the sad part. Like I was watching Sports Center early this morning and some of the shows, and they was like, listen, this is on Sean Payton. They're like, that team is playing like shit. And Russell ain't actually playing horrible like he was last year. Yeah. He's not playing horrible.
He's not costing them the games.
Exactly. And I think Sean Payton made a statement about quit taking pictures with the kids. Something he made a statement about.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he's like, no, Sean Payton, you need to quit talking that talk because if it's not Russell, that's getting y'all killed this year. Like Russell's not playing horrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
He got upset during the interview and left. He was like,
I mean, the Panthers, growing pains, rookie quarterback, growing pains. Broncos is probably Vikings first, unexpected. Broncos second. Didn't know what to expect from the Bears, but Panthers you kind of knew with the growing pains.
Let me tell you, man.
I thought the Bears would be better than this, though.
Justin Fields, it's kind of like, I think it's just like adjusting, but with the Bears coaching staff, they just can't coach offense. Like you would think when they got DJ Moore, they would be damn near exploiting him, and they're not. They're not running plays for Justin Fields. They're not running plays for Justin Fields. It's like they'll know how to use their own talent,
man.
Yeah, especially when he's young.
He came out there and said he feels like it has to do with coaches.
Mm-hmm.
But did you see a bunch? There's a shit ton of videos of him throwing the ball into the back of his lineman's head, throwing the ball directly to another guy, the other team when he had plenty of time, and they were saying it's the coaches though. I was like, but I think Justin Fields is good. Listen, if it was me, I would have rather have Justin. Baker's looking like a steal right now, but I'd rather have a young player like Justin Fields.
Well, what can happen with Justin Fields is probably something, maybe take a change of scenery to get away from, or bring in a whole nother coaching staff, because he's too young to say he's just horrible, because he has those. The thing with Zach Wilson, he's not showed us anything of glimpses that he's a good quarterback. At least Justin Fields has showed glimpses that maybe a good coaching right package he could do, but Zach Wilson has not showed
nothing. He's garbage. He is. I saw it on ESPN and on CBS Sports, but his numbers are damn near identical to Jamarcus Russell. Trash. Identical.
Yeah, I see. I went out for a second. Back.
That's scary.
But yeah.
wow.
Straight trash. Zach Wilson is just mad feedback.
Yeah, he is nothing. There's nothing that shows you that Zach Wilson is going to get better. You've seen nothing that shows that Zach Wilson is going to get better.
Nothing. He's just horrible. He's just horrible.
What the hell?
Yeah, everyone's with this feedback.
The Panthers, of course. I feel like they're going to be the worst team in the NFL this year.
They will be, but at least I can say they got good. They got at least they got good coaches. So you're gonna take your
Google Fiber. I'm coming, Google Fiber. Don't worry, I'm coming.
We have a good defense, but we have already 8 injured players on the defense. So
yeah, you're not wrong, Tom.
You are not wrong.
100% right, man. They are. Everything that he was that he talked about is exactly what the hell is happening. But maybe he's helped Russell Wilson, or maybe Russell Wilson is just had a bad year last year. Which I think it was probably just him having a bad year.
Yeah, he's not playing horrible this year, that's for sure.
I think it's that, and they just gave him everything. They just genuflected to him, and nobody knows how much Pete Carroll coached or disciplined or mentored Russell Wilson. Nobody knows that except them two, or unless the guys who were in the locker room. So now, all right, and there's a reason Pete Carroll was like, peace. And then okay. more me in my system than Russell Wilson.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have a problem letting your ass go. You're not the most personality, so nobody rah-rahs and gets behind you. So okay, you want to talk that shit? See you.
Peace. You ain't Tom Brady.
And look at Gino. Revitalized his damn career, man.
Yep. It's that's just sad. Speaking of, you see,
yeah, man, I did watch that, man, and I have a couple of takes on falls out of the top 25 and host number 8. I have a couple of takes on that, man. Listen, They beat a inflated TCU team that got jacked 65 to something in the national championship.
Yeah.
They beat a Colorado State team that was not that good. They beat a Nebraska team that was not that good. And this is what I'll say to all of it. Deion this year will beat teams that's lower than him or same as him, and he will not. Bro, you cannot beat top team with a offensive line that is subpar and a defensive line that's subpar.
Yeah.
Now,
gotta be
I will give Deion this. Deion said straight up, get me now. Because this is the sorriest I'm going to be is this year.
Year one, right?
What Deion is going to do is bring those 300-pounders, big uglies, as they like to call them. And he's going to bring the guys in on the offensive side and the defensive side. And in the next year, from what I'm understanding, Warren Sapp is going to be something on the defensive side of coaching next year. And listen, bro, it's only going to get better. What I would tell you for all the people that's talking shit about Deion or downing Deion, we're talking about a team that went 1-11 and maybe 2 or 3 wins in the other couple of years. We're talking about a guy that had him at 3-0, the most coverage that they've had in freaking
just the 90s. Really?
Yeah. And you know, money spent. I mean, I ordered some damn Colorado Buffalo shit, bro. Like I'm rocking with Deion. And to me, it's bigger than football is what Deion is doing. I seen a thing today where Travis Henry had sent Deion a text and was like, Coach, I don't give a damn. I got to play next week. I don't care. We need to, you know, I need to give us 100% chance of winning. And you know how Deion handled that? He was like, look, son, you're going to be better than I ever was, bigger than I ever was. Get healthy. I'm not going to take a chance of hurting you. Like, now he could have been that coach to been like, you know what? I just got an ass whooping. Let me bring Travis back a little early. I know he's not 100%, but let me bring him back a little early and give us a better chance. But he's like, no, I'll take my licks. And Deion has not been bragging. Deion's two sayings are, we're coming and it's personal. He's not. You cannot go find a topic to where Deion said we're going to kick somebody's ass and we're better than this team and this, that, and the third. What Deion is doing is is not the good old boy way. He wears his gold chains. He talks a little bit. He keeps the sunglasses on. He's not doing it the Nick Saban, the Debo, I mean not Debo, but Dabo. He's not doing it those guys' way. He's doing it Deion's way. So of course, coaches like the Oregon coach, well, we're playing for wins and not clicks and this, that.
Yeah, I did beep that.
Part of it, man. All that is a part of it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the only thing I can say is how last week they were salty as hell about people stepping all over their logo, but then
that was
the same thing.
And it's a couple of players, and I guarantee Deion didn't sign off on that.
No, I'm sure he didn't. But at the same time, when you think about it, right, like you don't want to get motherfuckers hyped. Why are you getting the other team even
and
more?
You're not as
good,
and you're not as good as that other team yet. You're not good as Oregon. You're not good as. Listen, if you're going to beat USC this week, it has to be a perfect game. And we know with that offensive line, you're not going to get a perfect game. It's not going to happen. That guy's going to get his ass handed to him on the ground again. He's going to get sacked anywhere between 5 to 7 times again because they have the big uglies. They have the 4 to 5 year seniors. That's big guys that's probably going to go to the NFL and whatever. They're going to bring the pressure, bro. I don't give a damn how good his son is. If you don't have time to throw the ball, it's not going to happen. And then when they can run the ball for 200 plus yards, you're not going to beat them. It's not going to happen.
Nope.
I kept seeing a video on like Instagram on these sports pages that one of the players on Colorado was like doing mad trash talking at the other team.
And that's the thing. Don't give them bulletin board material, man.
And Deion, behind closed door, he is handling that. I mean, he's getting in his players' ass and like, look,
you got
we're not
that. You can't start feeling yourself. You can't
Yeah,
start feeling yourself.
I'm confident, and I'm with y'all. But we're not that. We're not that yet. So cut that shit out. And even if they was that, I don't think Deion would tolerate somebody talking unnecessary trash.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because me and Pops were just talking about this the other day about how some people drive. I don't know if you guys peeped that Tom Brady interview the other day, but he was saying like,
Oh
he's like, what that motherfucker say? He's like, he said, what about me? I want to kill him, and he's like, not literally, but like that it would hype him up and make him want to go out here and play even better. Why would you want to do that, right? Like, why?
Exactly.
And me and Posh were talking about it because we were talking about the Yankees, and they're infamous now for hyping the other team up and then not holding up your end of, at least if you're gonna shit talk, hold up your end of the phone.
Exactly. If you're gonna be that dude, you can't. Back it up, man. You got to be able to back it up. And Colorado players are not in position
to
talk shit right now.
They're not ready yet.
If
they
go 500,
they're doing.
It is a successful season right now because they won 2 games more. But if they go 500, it is a great season. If they get 6 wins, if they get 6 wins and happen to get into a bowl, bro, get into a bowl 1 year in, even if it's the NASDAQ washing machine bowl. Goddamn, you're in a bowl.
Speaking of my Yankees and how they can't hold up their end of the deal, MLB wild card games start next Tuesday.
Yeah. See your neighbor start watching baseball next week for a little bit.
At least in Central still up for grabs. 2 wild card spots are open. 3
Have y'all been eliminated yet?
The NL. The what?
They got eliminated over the weekend, I think.
Did they?
That's what
I know they were still alive though the other day.
No,
I
was
like,
officially
I think I seen this morning where they said the Yankees was eliminated and is not going to make the playoffs for the first time in so many years. So I think it's over for you now.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Listen, I'm glad because it needs to happen.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's true. Yeah,
you can't keep going. Oh well, hey, we make it to the playoffs when you're not winning.
Yeah, when you're the Yankees, that ain't shit. You can't just make the playoffs.
Listen,
that ain't
I don't want it. I don't want them. I'm not a World Series or bust dude. Like, it's nice to say that.
I know what you're saying. But
I wanna make the playoffs, and I wanna have the real chance to win. Not just, we're gonna make the playoffs.
And then get swept the first series.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see fucking Catman smiling after giving up a game-winning home run, which I'm so glad that motherfucker ain't in New York.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing worse than watching somebody give up a game eliminating home run or a playoff eliminating home run, and then you.
Just real quick.
Of course, he's smiling. He's gonna go to fucking on vacation.
Yeah, he's going back to DR, and he's gonna fucking ball out of control with his million. Oh yeah, he is Cuban. He's the Cuban mission. But these motherfuckers all live in DR and Puerto Rico, and I think
this man's like, yeah, we lost, and I'm going home. But I was over in Fidel Castro, where I could only make $200 a month. I'm a millionaire. You think I'm mad? I'm good. Right. Me and my wife here to go all around the world all summer.
Thank you, Caramel Latte. Hey, by the way, we talked about you missed it, but we did talk about your Bears earlier and how they're winless.
Yes, sir. Caramel Latte. I'll be in your neck of the woods sometime around 1st of the month. I'm coming to a bare knuckle championship fight in Orlando.
Wait. I don't know what I think, man, Mega. I think your boys are looking. They're looking like they can run away with this shit. How dominant they're looking right now. Hopefully, they don't just hit that level and start dropping.
Yeah, Charlie Morton's hurt.
Man, but your bats are crazy right now.
Crazy. Yeah, a lot of
crazy, bro. I have like I think I got like 4 Braves on my fantasy team,
And I'm still
like,
mad as hell I ain't draft Ronald Acuna.
I'm like, yo, I just got to keep playing these motherfuckers because
yeah.
if I don't, I'm a regret it. Like, I forgot to play Austin Riley the other day, and he goes off, and I'm like, God damn it.
They hit
only one that I got on my team that hasn't been producing consistently was what's his name, the catcher,
Sean Murphy.
Yeah. He's the only one that hasn't been consistently producing. Like he kind of fell off a bit, but early
they hit the 300th home run tonight.
And I know this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I'm the whole big MLB
playoff guy.
The show.
MLB guy on no, I'm talking about the Xbox. And it's crazy what you're saying, cause like I'm averaging about a home run a game with my man, and sometimes 3 home run with Acuna. And Sean Murphy is kind of middle of the road. It's like how they like put that into the game. I mean, and up that players.
But
stuff
they
in
do, a lot of the cool thing with the show is they actually go off their season. Like if you were to start your season right now, it would go off of what they're doing now rather than.
Because it's a whole update the roster, so it's
cool.
Yeah, MLB The Show is dope, bro. Dope as hell. If you ain't if you're not a baseball video game guy, let me tell you, bro. Like I know people that like were diehard Xbox people, and they bought PlayStation specifically for the show when it was only available.
It's on Xbox. I got Xbox.
No, I know. Now it is. Now it is. But for the longest time, it was only a PlayStation.
Yeah, only for PlayStation. Yeah.
Pop said they losing today. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not. You know how I do, man. I love baseball. I've definitely fallen off. Like, I even forget to set my fantasy roster, which sucks, which I just lost the other day. Yeah. I got knocked out of the fucking playoffs because I've been slacking, bro. I forget, and then I look and it's 2:00 and I'm like, roster.
I've been briefly seeing, but anything on the WNBA, I know they're in the playoffs. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched none of that.
You see this?
Yeah, I know you're doing that, but we are a sports show.
Don't nobody care about WNBA.
And somebody probably does like it, but I haven't followed none of that stuff.
You just said WNBA, Katya started falling asleep.
Well, I do know that Brianna Stewart won MVP and not Asia Wilson.
So is it over? So the championship has been played and it's over?
No, the playoffs still going on.
Listen, I'm gonna let you guys do this week 3 recap, and I gotta go pee.
I wonder why you gotta go pee.
Yeah, because he's getting peeled.
This dude's getting annihilated. So, week 3. I'll just recap the game. So the Giants and Niners. See you, neighbor.
Yeah. I took an L on it. I tried to go outside the box and took an L on that.
49ers killed the Giants. And then the Steelers and the Raiders. Me and you picked the Steelers, and Katya and Chung picked the Raiders. Eagles and Bucks. We all picked the Eagles, and Chung picked the Bucks. Rams and Bengals. Who they? Finally. All y'all picked the Rams. I picked the Bengals. And then we all lost our upset games.
You did not know was starting.
Oh. That's fair.
We thought he wasn't going to play.
I was picking him regardless.
We definitely thought Joe Burrow was not playing. He manned up like a mug on that.
He manned up because he is.
I was mad at Higgins though, because Higgins was my fantasy player and he barely got thrown to. And the times that he did, he kept dropping passes.
He kept dropping it.
He did have that one pass where he like pushed the defender down.
Yeah, the offensive pass. I was like, come on, you didn't have to actually fully extend, and you might have gotten away with it.
You might have gotten away with it. Yeah, he literally like, dude, like, what are you bitching for? That's come on, dude.
For y'all people that's watching, it don't look like the damn podcast is going to make a game, but I will make a game between Carolina and Jacksonville, and I will go live for us because
Hold on, let me just finish real quick. And then Katya picked the Titans.
Yeah, good pick, Kati.
It's L. And then
It's a good pick.
me and senior neighbor picked the Commandos.
Wow,
They got
that was
annihilated. So
That was yeah, Lord.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad y'all. And I was talking junk with Kati. I was ready to bet her too. I'm just so glad that
You ready to spar?
that me and her was going to have to spar, and she didn't come up with something else and say, "Okay, let's bet."
Lord.
Dang, that was not even damn funny.
For real. So this week, Chauncey went 1-4. Me and
Rough.
Kenny and Katya went 2-3, and I went 4-1. So to date, me and senior neighbor
That is true.
are in the lead.
Brooks Robinson passed away.
Yeah, Brooks Robinson passed away today. Me and Kenny 9-4, Katya's 3-6, and Chauncey is 2-11.
This is rough, bro.
Having the Yankees year.
Rough.
All right.
Yeah.
So this week, Thursday night, we got the Lions at the Packers.
Woo! That's a big game.
I got senior neighbor. The Packers getting 1.5. What do you got?
I'm taking Detroit on that. Yeah, it's 1.5. That's what it is. The Packers are giving them 1.5, and I'm rolling with Detroit, man. I think they're playing good enough that the Packers would have to play a damn good game. The Packers could win it, but they'd have to play a damn good game. And I've seen enough from the Packers that from the Lions that I think they cover the 1.5.
Yeah, I'm lining it up.
Lions.
Yeah, if it's only 1.5 points.
So that lets you know it's a close game. Yeah.
Close, yeah.
Yeah, they don't think that this is gonna be
Something's telling me Packers gonna win, but
of course, right? Like
Thursday night, yeah.
So if the Packers win.
So let's just face it. If the Packers win, they're going to cover that 1.5.
Yes.
So pretty much it's a pick'em game, meaning 1.5, meaning it's 1.5 to 0. So you either going with Detroit or you're going with the Packers because that 2 and 1.5 is probably not going to be existing.
Right.
Most of the times it's going to be a 3-point game or more. So you either like the Lions to win or you like the Packers to win without the points.
But by the way, did you peep that Aaron Rodgers hit up what's his name? Jordan Love and told him like way to keep that streak alive the other week.
Yeah.
What was the streak he kept alive?
They haven't lost to Minnesota. Was it Minnesota, right? Yeah, I think it's Minnesota that they haven't lost to.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to
the Bears. The Bears.
Detroit, just because I think they're a lot talented.
Yeah, I'm definitely Detroit.
It's going to be close. It's Lambeau, but yeah. Because the Packers almost lost last.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, they were down like something to something and they came back. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Cudro. I'm definitely behind you on that.
New Orleans missed a field goal. I think that's the only reason why they really won.
Yeah.
So, Tom, Katya, Mega, what you doing on these pick on that pick?
Hold on. On what pick? We all take the Lions.
Did everybody pick it?
Everybody took
we all take the Lions.
Okay.
And Chalmer.
So Sunday night, the Chiefs at the Jets.
And the Jets, and they're giving the Jets 10 points. I'm still
30 points. I'm going Chiefs.
I'm still going with the Chiefs and the 10.
Chiefs.
Zach Wilson, man. If it was anybody with Zach, I'd say because their defense can be decent, but I just don't know. See them scoring unless the defense scores.
Bouncy. And you gotta be drunk.
They are in New York, guys. If it helps you out, any.
Nah, it don't mean a damn thing. They're gonna probably beat the Jets by freaking 25.
Crazy.
They could say the point spread will be 18, and I'd still take this. Yep, I'd still take them right now. The way the Jets look this week, I'd take the Chiefs at 18 to
I
20.
kind of see at the end of the regular picks, we probably all going to go the same way. So the upset is what's going to make or break us this week.
All
Because
right,
I
I've
guarantee
seen the upsets. There's not a lot
hold on.
of
Let me do what
big spreads either.
Monday night
Monday
game,
night.
which is only one this week.
Seahawks at the Giants. The Giants are getting 1.5 points.
Yep, same thing. Giants getting 1.5. I don't watch a lot of the Seahawks. I mean, I see they.
We just played them, but
they just seem like they don't make mistakes. They don't do nothing outstanding, but they win. They win.
They win. Yeah.
Anybody know anything about Saquon?
He's still day to day.
Yeah.
Chalmers says the Chiefs. Yeah, we with you, bro. We all with you.
Saquon's still day to day, so
man.
Not play.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. If I knew Saquon was in, I would go Giants. Without Saquon, I do not believe in them in that team.
No, I don't believe in Daniel at all.
No, I don't believe in them at all. But with Saquon, it's like, all right, you got
a shot. Yeah.
He's another erratic dude that you don't know what you're gonna get.
Here we go. Look, we got Carmelata says the Seahawks, and Chalmers says the Seahawks, and that's where I'm going. If I knew Saquon was in, my vote would probably sway. But I tell you what, if I see an update that Saquon's in, I will message y'all and say I'm in. Just because I feel like he's a game changer. But for now, I'm Seahawking.
I think we go with the Giants.
You going Giants?
I think so.
Brave girl, Katya.
I am brave, but you know what?
And you know what? It's not a craziest pick.
It's not crazy at all. No, because I'm hemming and hawing over here my damn self.
It's going to be, I mean, it could go either way, but I'm going to say Giants are at home.
It is only 1.5.
A little bit of faith in Dable. Seahawks have to travel, the time difference, you know.
I feel like everybody that goes over there sucks. Whenever you go to Seattle, I feel like it's like a rough. If you're coming from the East Coast, it's like, oh God, I don't want to go play.
I'm gonna say Geno, man. I'm gonna give Geno the benefit of the doubt, man. I mean, and that is a hard pick because I think the Giants can definitely win that game, but I'm gonna go Geno.
That's right. No switching.
Listen, I'll keep it with it. I'll stay with the Seahawks now.
Oh man, Seahawks. Oh man,
I'll stay Seahawks down.
That's not a bad. That's not a bad pick, Katya. That is not a bad.
I'm gonna do what Brandon Staley should have done. I'm gonna punt. I'm gonna go Seahawks. I'm going with see your neighbor. So at worst, we the same. I'm not being bold.
This is where we make or break is in the
upset game.
So in the upset games, we got Atlanta at Jacksonville. Jacksonville giving Atlanta 3. We got Pittsburgh at Houston.
Yeah, I forgot we're doing 3. I was like, what?
Yeah, we got Pittsburgh at Houston, and the Texans are getting 3. Minnesota at Carolina. Carolina are getting 3.5. Tampa Bay at the Saints. The Saints are giving Tampa Bay 3. Washington at Philly, and Washington is getting 7.5. Miami at Buffalo. Buffalo is giving Miami 3. And the Ravens are at Cleveland. The Cleveland Browns are giving the Ravens 3. Broncos are at Chicago. The Broncos are giving Chicago 3.5. Raiders are at LA Chargers. The Chargers are giving the Raiders 5.5. And the New England Patriots are at Dallas. Dallas is giving New England 7. And last but not least, Arizona is in San Francisco. San Francisco is giving the Cardinals a whopping 14.
Damn.
14. Damn.
And they're at San Francisco.
Yeah, they are at San Francisco, yes. 2 touchdowns.
Ooh.
See, this
I,
is rough, man.
I am not going to jump off the bandwagon. I'm going to take them 7.5, and I'm going. I'm going with the Commanders.
On
Commandos.
ESPN, Phillies by 8.
Well, 8, 7.5. I'm taking it.
All right. I like it.
Ooh.
I like it. Ride with them.
Yeah, ride or die, baby.
Ride or die.
Wait, who is favored for the Raiders Chargers game?
Raiders, Chargers.
Chargers
game.
are favorite. The Chargers are
That's
favorite
a game.
by 5.5.
And just so you know, Katya, what's his name?
They
Garoppolo
are
in concussion protocol.
and they are in LA. They're playing in LA. Hey, you don't know. Zach might go give Dallas the business this week.
And then the Bucks versus Saints.
Listen,
The Saints are favored.
Wait,
I'll
Saints are
be at-
favorites?
Saints are favored.
Give me Tampa.
The Saints are actually giving y'all where to go.
Give me Tampa then. I'm taking Tampa.
Yeah, Saints giving y'all 3 points. They are playing in New Orleans though. Jameis
Wow,
Winston is
yeah.
quarterback.
And then
Make away from
That's
because
why
James
I'm going
Winston.
Tampa,
Yeah.
baby. We got 2 crazy QBs that can potentially throw 40 picks in this game.
The defense, each defense probably going to score 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. That's definitely
Woo.
ability.
and then
Give me
the
Tampa,
Colts are favored to win against the Rams.
Well, it's not enough points for us to be able to pick that. They're only giving the
Okay.
Rams 1.5. They only give them. It's got to be 3
But then-
points or more for them.
Did you say Steelers and Texans had? That was the first one you said. I think.
The Steelers, yeah, you could pick that game. The Steelers are giving the Texans 3. They are in Houston.
Houston.
CJ Stroud balling, man. CJ Stroud balling.
I'm going with the Cardinals.
Yo, I was thinking Cardinals
going with the
earlier, but
Cardinals.
that Tampa game, man, I feel like
Yeah,
Tampa
bro, I'm telling you, the Cardinals are not playing horrific. I mean, they've had some mental letdowns to let them get in physical all of us to let them come all the way back and get in that game. But, bro, they've been playing good ball.
They've been playing good. Defense good.
If I wasn't rolling with my boys, that's the game I'd have took the 14.
4 points, 3 points,
14 is a lot. Yeah.
12
And then
points.
did you say the Ravens and Browns? I think you said that one.
The Ravens and Browns, the Browns are giving the Ravens 3. They are playing in Cleveland.
So that means Cleveland's favored to win by 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Chalmers says
That Buffalo Dolphins game is like crazy. I don't even know what to do on that. You taking the Falcons? You said the Falcons, Cuzzo, against the Jags. You taking that 3? You taking that 3, Cuzzo?
But let me
They
tell
are
you,
in Jacksonville now. Cuzzo.
let me tell you though, that fucking Arizona game is definitely, they have not really got blown out. 12 points.
No, they have played like decent football.
They play decent.
They won the last week. They won by 12, right? Actually,
Yeah.
So that's pretty damn big, man. But are they going to knock the 49ers out of the undefeated column?
They're gonna win.
It ain't so much beat them, but they get 14 damn points.
Yeah, 14.
I think they're gonna give them a game, at least the first half. I don't think they're gonna beat them, but hey, somebody always,
Anything is possible.
Somebody get hurt. It rains.
Fumble here, fumble there.
Fumble here. Yeah.
Intel here. Yeah.
I think the Patriots, if the Patriots if the Patriots wasn't so offensively disabled, I think New England is going to give Dak fits.
What's his name, man? Look bad this week. Fucking belly shirt.
Zeke, he had
he ain't look
80
too
yards
bad
on about 15 carries or something. He did all right. He had over 5 yards or something carry. He did pretty decent this week.
Good old crop top.
Yeah, maybe he gets inspired and
Yeah, he wants to stick it to them motherfuckers.
Let me go and all that. Maybe go out there and give him old Dak 125
Katya is like, will you neighbors shut the fuck up so I could pick?
Yeah, she's trying to figure out who she want to take. Because all of us is picked, right?
Yeah, I know where she's going.
Do it. Do it.
Well, I think I'm gonna pick the Ravens over the Browns.
Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. That's also another game that could go either way. It's a rival. You got Ravens, who was Cleveland, so that's a rival game. Okay, man. There it is.
I thought you were gonna go with the Chargers.
Oh no, I
mean the Raiders.
We did it again, bro. We did it again with the.
But yeah, if Garoppolo's out.
No, that's right. Oh, we did
I just put it on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Garoppolo's out.
Garoppolo. Well, he's not out, but he's in concussion protocol. Yeah, so there's a potential that he ain't coming in.
Yeah, even still, Brennan's still just a buffoon. He's just he's taking over the mantle as worst coach in the NFL. I'm sorry, he is.
All right, man. So we'll see what happens next week.
We'll see what happens.
I don't know about y'all.
Hour 30 minutes in. It's about time.
About that time.
Thank you all for tuning in. Katya, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at The Fit Katya and at Fit by Katya.
Kenny?
Right here. Puerto Rico in about another week and a half.
Or they can find you right here, right?
Yeah, you'll see me here. But I'm on Instagram, I think at 1011 at Bounty Hunter or at Bounty Hunter 1011, one of the two. So I answer
something along those lines.
Yeah. So it's one of the two. So if you do hit me, I will answer or whatever. But I don't think I'm on. I know I ain't on TikTok and all that other stuff. So yeah.
Chauncey, take a wild guess. We just hit another home run. Here's a hint. It wasn't Aaron Judge. Damn, fucking guy.
Acuna's blasting, bro.
You know who it sucks to be right now? That guy.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll never live that down. He has 41 home runs. You can find me, King Mega, aka Black McAfee.
Katya was like, what?
Katya, you know who Pat McAfee is? You know Pat McAfee.
Yes,
right?
I've heard of that name. Yes.
Oh, he has a podcast that is now on ESPN, and he's been dropping F-bombs like
on ESPN.
Yeah, because he does. It's a simulcast with YouTube still, but from 12 to 2 is on ESPN, and 2 to 3 is on YouTube, and he'll drop some F-bombs. Like,
good for him.
But he always wears a black tank top on his podcast. So whenever I wear a black tank top, I'm gonna be Black McAfee. But you can find me also at KingMega_YGB on Instagram, Threads, and I'm still calling it Twitter. I'm calling it damn X. Word up. And Katya.
What?
Bro.
Oh, so you already went yours. Chauncey.
Yeah, everybody already went, man.
It's _low rider. Make sure y'all tune in and hit me up. Just don't send me dick pics. I don't want those. Not interested. Come on, guys. Be better. Be better than that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Thank you, Cuzzo. Don't forget to hit me up. I'm leaving sometime Friday. Don't forget to hit me up and let me know so I can bring your hat to you.
But yeah, thank y'all all for tuning in. We will see y'all next Tuesday. And they don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.